It was the best blonde in the universe, except for the blondes that were better. Come on, butterfly, I want to record you! Before I started the run, I wanted to show you some of the prettiness that I'm walking by, since my camera is not equipped to actually, catch it while I run. Oh my goodness! There are so many more flowers out here than there were before. They're so pretty and happy. So, I'm running later than I usually do because as we were eating breakfast this morning, my husband was like, something doesn't feel right. He managed to swallow in his sleep the cap that had been on his tooth for 6 years. 6 years. And the dentist said that the reason that he hadn't really needed a root canal is because his body has such a good immune system. It just was fighting the infection this whole time, so he never really felt enough pain to really need to deal with it. Wow. Anyway, got some great comments recently. My friend Harley was talking about exercise being a celebration of what you can do, not a competition or anything else. Like, yes, I can really celebrate that this is something I can do. That is cool. And not just doing it occasionally, but every stinking day. Celebrating that I can do it. Yeah. It was so funny. As I was putting the Santa hat on, these people drove by. I didn't know them, but I figured this must look hilarious. So I just put everything down and just waved really big at them. And they just waved really big at me. And it just made me so happy. I was thinking about how when this is over and we're able to be together again, other people are going to be like I have been for a long time. People that think, oh, Katie's this way because of that horrible time in history. Nope. When we were going to this thing called open daycare, it's a really cool thing in Sweden where it's daycare that you can go with your kids and meet other parents and hang out, have a snack, sing songs. I was always like, I have no friends. Does anyone want to come over to my house? I would be so happy to have somebody come over to my house. Does anyone else despair of life sometimes? I do. Let's be friends. There's a good dog. But Swedes are not open like that. Most of them are not. So I got a lot of weird looks. A lot of Swedes I've noticed really suck up their problems, act like everything's fine. And I'm not very good at that. I mean, I was exaggerating a minute ago when I said, does anyone else despair of life? But just so much of my life has been isolated. So I was just so joyful to be around other parents. But I got discouraged inviting people over week after week. We did make a few friends. So thankful for Camilla and Yoa and their family. I've been feeling soreness again, which is weird. I wasn't feeling soreness for a while, but it might have been from those times of pushing my pace. Does anybody else ever overshare in their attempts to make friends? It's just like when there's something really hard everyone's going through, it's like the really bad snowy weather. Being like, oh man, icy, windy, cold, ooh, everyone's together in that. Oof. So I feel like this is gonna make it so much easier to make friends after, because we have this into conversations of, ooh, that was really hard for me. How many gallons of Nutella did you go through? Or whatever you want your opening pickup friendship line to be. Just feels like maybe people will be more open to it now. Maybe all around the world. It's like something that I've seen about homeless people. I've related a lot more to homeless people. But in the past, people that were sitting outside, their hands open, or a cup or a hat, they acknowledged their need. You know, so many of us just don't know how to acknowledge our need because we're so good at hiding it. And you don't get a need met unless you're open for it. I saw a gorgeous video by Jonathan Rhys. Oh shoot, what's his name? Gimli. Gimli's on YouTube. And he read my comment and hearted it. It's a really gorgeous video about his experiences, his family's experiences in World War II, and how he learned that the world could be rebuilt. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rebuild. I'm not sitting in the grass today because it's too sunny. I like the shade. I picked some flowers for you. Aren't they so pretty? Oh man, I have so many childhood memories of picking all of these off. It's nice to have something the same from Utah to Sweden. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being here. Oh, I wish I was a punk rocker with flowers in my hair. In 77 and 69, revolution was in the air. I was born too late to a world that doesn't care. Oh, I wish I was a punk rocker with flowers in my hair. It was a good run. I feel good. It's honestly not about my weight. I'm going out and running so that I can talk to you. So I really, really love to read comments and hang out with you there. And hugs and nostrils of death.